Hi, hello everybody. I wish this was like a happier time, but I wanted to just let you guys know. And obviously, if you read the title and the thumbnail, you guys are aware. Kareem Lefty Williams has passed. He's no longer living with us. I have not talked to any of his family. I don't know if they need help or what's going on. I know that they already had a service for him based on the flyer yesterday. All this I literally just found out today, you guys. Well, I'll tell you the truth. I did a live. I found out afterwards. But yeah, they had a service for him yesterday. Right now, I'm trying to. I contacted someone who might have contact with his family to see what we can do to help. Hopefully, you know, I'm able to get that contact for his relative, and then whatever we can do, because you guys have to remember he also has a daughter. So anything that she needs, how we can support, I definitely would be down for it. And I bet you everybody else would too. Um, I'm kind of laughing because I'm all like, I'm laughing and I'm smiling. Let me show my face. I'm laughing and I'm smiling because I'm just glad that we were able to become cool again and we were friends. Because if you guys know the history, and I always bring real up all the time, I bring him up because I was like, we used to go at it. Like that dude, he would do video after video. I would do video after video going at him, and we were going at each other. And even though like sometimes it was hard, like that was like some of the funnest times that I had on YouTube, like back in the day when I was first starting out and we're just going at it. And it toughened me up because I used to not be able to know how to react when people would come at me or they would do things to me. Like I would just kind of like freeze up, and I was like, I don't know what to say. Like, what do I do? Like, because I never had people come at me or like people hate me necessarily. Like I have people who don't like me, but they're not trying to um, dig in my personal life. They're not trying to wish death on me. Like that shit was very weird for me, especially over the internet, virtual. I'm all like, the hell is this? So he was like the first big like beef that I ever had on the internet, and I just remember I was all like, damn, what is wrong with this guy? Like, he keeps coming at me, and I just can't, like, it just seemed like I couldn't, like, shake him off or, like, get away from him. Like, he would link up with other people who didn't like me to try to take me down. And, like, I was like, man. Even with that, there was times that he did defend me. Remember they try to say like I was a predator and shit like that. Like he was on that panel with Cooter Brown and No Face Monica, and he was all like, "Hey, no, we can't put that jacket on this black man. We can't do that." And he defended me, and we were nowhere near being cordial or friends. And so for him to have done that and like stick up for me and have my back, that said a lot, and it meant a lot. Definitely at that time, and it does now. Um, I remember, his channels going down and stuff like that, and then he went over to Twitch. I started using Twitch because he was on Twitch, and I was all like, "Well, let me get me a Twitch." He inspired me to get a Twitch. Now I don't even use it. I don't even know if it works anymore, you guys. But I had a Twitch because he had one. I was like, oh, is that the thing? And he's the one that put me up on game to say, like, hey, you can make money over here on Twitch. And I was like, you can? And so I went over to Twitch. Now, I never ended up getting monetized on Twitch, but, and hello, everybody coming in the room. I never ended up getting monetized on Twitch, but it was just cool. Like, okay, well, this is another platform, and he helped me out. And that's the kind of relationship that we had throughout, you know, the I hate to say like his final year here, but yeah, his final moments here, we had that relationship. Like, okay, well, how he would ask me questions like, "Hey, D2, how do you do this on Facebook or on YouTube? You know, how can I get monetized? What should I do to grow my channel?" And he was about like growing his channel and stuff like that. And I was telling him like, okay, well, you gotta look at other people, get inspired. You know, if you want to be in this like food sector, then you have to connect with the food people. Like, I was all like, doing the Cuda Brown stuff ain't gonna get you in the food community. So yeah, you got to switch it up. You got to change it up. And thank you, Cooch, for being here. I appreciate you as well. And shout out to everyone. Thank you guys for sending your condolences. Um, but yeah, I remember telling him what he had to do to get in another sector. Now he ended up reverting back to going talking about the Cuda Brown stuff, as you guys know. But I think honestly, what we don't talk about, I feel that Lefty honestly just wanted to be accepted. And I think we never, I know it is Glen Crack, it is like a family reunion. He wanted to be accepted. And I think a lot of people mistook it for clout chasing and wanted to be involved in the drama. I honestly feel that he wanted to be accepted and he wanted to find his community. And when you pushed him out or made him not feel accepted, that's when he went berserk. Um, and I would tell him about his rants and the stuff that he would do. I'd be like, yo, it's too much. Like, you're doing way too much. Like, you got to calm down with all that shit. Sometimes he would listen. Most of the time, he wouldn't. It is what it is. But I'll tell you this. I never felt like Lefty wanted to dox me. I never felt like he wanted, you know, anything to happen to my family. I never felt that way. A lot of the people who I fight with now, I feel like they want to cause me harm. They're not just saying it. They really want harm on me. Um, I remember even thinking that he was somebody who was trying to dox me, and he wasn't. He was not the guy that was doxing me. I honestly don't even know who it was doxing me back in the day, but he wasn't the person. And the crazy thing is that I remember working with other people to try to figure out like if he's the one trying to dox me and do all this, and it just got haywire. And then I ended up falling out with those people, and they try to blame it on me that I was trying to get in his personal life. And you guys know me, I don't dox people. It was very crazy. It was very, very, very crazy during that time, like when we were going at it. Um, but what I appreciated about him, which a lot of people don't do anymore, he clicked the link. If he had a problem with you, he would click the link or you would click his link. Like it was a back and forth where at least we clicked the link. A lot of times what you see now is that people are just doing videos back to back. And it's all like, okay, well, you're calling out this person, but are you going to click their link? Are you going to get up and confront them? If they're saying this about you, you should go up there and confront them. Like, that's how I feel. And we kind of had that old school mentality. A lot of these newer people, no, they don't have that. They'll block you, and so you can't even have a conversation. Collect the link, yes, Kay. That was the most infamous line right there. Collect the link. That's where I got that from. Honestly, to tell you the truth. So yeah, The Godfather gets inspired by other content creators, but collect the link. Yo, that was a classic. I gotta start using that again. Click the link, man. And then when somebody would send a like a super chat or something, like "Thank you for the 4.99, thank you," and he was singing like that. Oh man, I hated his thing. I just right now you're gonna miss it. Like, oh, I guess it wasn't. It's kind of like, oh, it wasn't that bad actually. And you know what? I think also too, people like the recognition. Like he like called you out and like shouted you out when he would sing for it. Um, and I also think I didn't realize he was probably because I know he had like a GoFundMe and different stuff like that, and I kind of just took it like, oh, okay, well, he got a GoFundMe. And I think I cashed up him like $15 or whatever. But towards the end, he was really pushing like, I'm trying to get back to Philly. I'm trying to get back to Philly. If you guys can help me out, blah blah blah. I'm still trying to get my SSI or disability from the state, and maybe I should have tried to pry more into what was really going on and how I could help him. So what I'm saying basically is that if somebody is saying like, "Hey, I'm going through a hard time," maybe we should listen. I think that's the most important message of the day right now is that when somebody is telling you like, "Hey, I need help," maybe we should listen to them and they all like, how can we help? How can we assist? Like, what can we do? Um, I don't live in Arizona, so I was unfamiliar with the laws in Arizona, but I just kind of took it as like, oh, maybe he's, you know, handling it. And again, it takes a lot to get on the internet and be like, y'all, I need help. Oh, you did, Kenji? Oh, wow. My condolences. Um, it's hard to get on the internet and be like, I need help. Like, I'm down to my last dollar. I don't know what to do because again, people look at it as, oh, you're begging for money. Go get up and get a job. Why? How did you get in this situation? What did you do to? It's all these different excuses and things people tell you, but the truth is, Lefty health was not that good. His health wasn't good. Like he literally told us, like he was in the hospital. He had pneumonia. I think it was pneumonia at one time too. Like he was really sick. And I remember making fun of like when he would cough and stuff like that. I'm like, he was sick. That's why he was. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. He was sick. That's why he coughed all the time like that. And I just put two and two together. He was sick. That's why he coughed. That's that's why he came to the internet because this probably brought him peace and brought him happiness. I know for me, coming on here and being able to entertain you guys, it makes me happy. And so it probably did the same for him. And not realizing, like, damn, I can't just tell these people, like, I'm really doing bad because if I do, they're going to make fun of me. This is going to be content. You can't be vulnerable. Yeah. You can't be vulnerable. And oh, that's beautiful, Miss Barbara. Thank you for saying that. She said the happiest thing that I experience in this life is to know that people don't die; they transition. People with the Holy Spirit transition. The Holy Spirit is love. Thank you, Miss Barbara. That was beautiful. Um, yeah, all them damn cats. Where are the cats gonna go? What about the cats? Yeah. Where the cats gonna go? They need a home, y'all. Like what they did with the cats. I don't even know what they did with them. YouTube Beef Watcher said he was trying to squash beefs with the people he was fighting. Some pushed their pride aside and accepted. Some didn't. At least he made the effort before his transition. Yeah. Oh my God. YouTube Beef. Oh, that's gonna make me cry again. Oh man. Because I will tell you this. Thank you, Makeup Diva. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, Margot, this is legit. This is legit. Even though I thought, like, he was antagonizing the. Let's put it out there. He was antagonizing the white women, and I would tell him like, leave the white ladies alone. Like, why you keep messing with the white ladies? And so I didn't realize, even though in the weird way, it probably wouldn't be the way I would go about trying to make peace. He was literally, thank you, Blessing. I appreciate that. Thank you. He was literally trying to, in his own weird way, make peace. Probably because he knew, like, he wasn't doing too good. So he was like, let me just go ahead and make peace with everybody. And instead of putting, and of course he couldn't put it that way. I mean, I don't think that he knew he was going to pass away. That's not what I'm trying to say. But I think when you have stress going on the internet and stuff like that, it does affect your personal life. When you are having health issues and you're stressed, that makes it worse. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Black Swan. It makes it worse. So he probably didn't want that stress anymore. I was like, okay, well, let's go ahead and just make peace. And in his own weird way, that's what he did. Yes, Real and I were at each other's throats. Laugh out loud. He wanted to make peace a couple of months ago, and we did. He wanted to make peace with many. Yeah, see? Exactly. Now all of it is making sense. And let me be transparent. I don't know what happened. I literally just got the poster and that's it. For those of you who just got here, I'm trying to oh Mario, that's gonna make me cry too. Thank you for the $4.99. I contacted someone who has contact information of a relative, and so I'm trying to get that number so I can work. But I just don't want to do the Facebook thing. I'd rather have a phone call and talk to them and stuff like that and see how we can support. But yeah, thank you for the $4.99. We gotta put that on it. We gotta put that on a shirt. We definitely gotta put that on a shirt. Thank you for the $4.99. Now when I get yeah, the yeah, the yo, that fool Real was motherfucking funny as fuck. Like, out of all the antics and the shit that he did, that motherfucker was funny. That's kind of like one of the things, like, when I would battle back and forth with him, like, I was like, damn, he kind of funny. Like, and you didn't want to admit that he was funny, but he was funny as fuck. Like, yo. Yo, oh wait, that's JJ, Puerto Rican JJ, come out to play. He had the different names. Oh my god, like that fool, he was hilarious. Even when you hated him and you were mad at him, like there'd just be some things you be like, is this real? Like you'd just be all like, is this fool for real? Like, what is he on? Like, what kind of drugs is he on? But I get it. He honestly was just trying to entertain. Like, it's crazy because, like, when you would have conversations with him outside of, YouTube and stuff like that, he was cool. Like, it wasn't none of this extra shit that you see now. And now you see all that, and then you're kind of like, wait, this is a totally different person than who I talked to. Oh, click the link. Yes, click the link needs to be on a shirt too. Yeah, click the link. Yeah. We're gonna do our big one for you, Real. Definitely. We gonna do our big one. We gonna make sure nobody, like, it's gonna be one of those things when people be all like, oh, who are one of the YouTubers that inspired you, or one of the YouTubers that that you like watching? He's going to be one of them. I always say one of the my top five beefs that I ever had on YouTube. He was he's definitely number one because everybody was entertained by it. When we was beefing, everybody loved it. They were entertained. They would crack up at it. Like, even though there were serious moments, YouTube was fun back then. It's still fun, but not as much as it once was. YouTube, it should be at least 3 hours. Oh, you trying to make me go longer. Oh, man. What's up, Beans? How you doing, New York? I didn't want anything bad to happen to him like that. Yeah, I don't think any of us did. Y'all be yelling at each other about something random. He'd be 82, 82, 82. But as a black man, you'd be like, now, what the fuck? Right? Damn. Yeah, he was entertaining. Um, he's definitely one of a kind. Like, I feel like with certain people, you'll be all like, yeah, you can find another one. I feel like with real Lefty, you won't find another one. There'll never be another one like him. I think we can all agree with that. Love him or hate him, there will never be another one like him. I didn't think I cried, but you just made me cry. I did. Yo, I was when I heard it, I immediately started crying. I was all like, I'm really crying right now. Like, not that I don't have emotions or anything like that. It just, when we're on this a virtual cookout, yeah, that'd be a good idea. When you're on this internet, hey Renee, when you're on this internet thing, right? You never expect the people to die. Like, we're all going to, die. We're all going to transition. Let me say transition. Let me stop saying die. We're all going to transition, right? Inevitable. But you always feel like there's tomorrow. You always feel like there's another day. You always feel like, yeah, I argued, or I collaborated with this person. I'm gonna either argue or collaborate with them tomorrow. Like, never, like, you never expect them not to be here, or not to get another chance to praise them, or let them know that you care ever. You just don't think about it. Yeah. Okay. I'm glad I'm not the only one who cried. I was like, am I the only one who cried? And then I was like, why am I crying? But no, it is sad. People um touch you in different ways, and I always like using Lefty as the example because he was one of the ones where I never thought we'd be cool. I never thought we would be friends, and we ended up being cool, and I'm glad we were cool, these last year or so. I think it's been more than a year. I would say like 2 years. Yeah. I'm glad that we've been cool this whole time. I'm glad I don't have that regret of, damn, like, we were fighting and I hated him or anything like that. And again, I'm not trying to change anybody's opinion and make them be all like, oh, okay, well, now I'm going to praise him. Like, if you don't like him, you just don't like him. That's it. I'm not trying to force anybody. But just know, when you talk about people, they do have family that loves them. They have friends that love him. Margot, that's a good question. I don't even know. I was all like, where did the cats go? Because I think he had like three of them still left. I know there was that whole controversy and I don't even want to get into that. We're talking about happy moments. But he still had three of them, I believe. And like I said, he was trying to get back to Philly. He was all like, I'm trying to get back if you guys can help me. And I don't know if the system in Arizona is not that good or what. Um, but from what I remember, he was still struggling to try to get care in Arizona. And it seemed like maybe he was trying to get back close to his family too, as well, because his family is in Philly. So he was in Arizona alone, actually. It was two. Okay, it was two cats. Okay. Yeah, he was alone. And I don't think he, yeah. Did he make it back to Philly? Do we know if he ended up making it back? I don't think he did. Again, like I said, I don't know the details of everything. I don't know if maybe he did finally come back, because what I'm hearing is that he actually passed away on the 10th. And that brings me back. It was so crazy because I was like, damn, I haven't heard from him in a long time. Like, what's going on? And I remember I had said, like, yeah, there's a YouTuber that was clout chasing off of me, and they don't talk to me. It wasn't him. And I hope I clarified that it wasn't him. You know, they brought him back for the services. Oh, so he never had the chance to make it back. Mm, damn. Yeah, the saddest part is being alone. Yeah. Right, Sexy 60. Right. And trust me, I didn't know that, it was that bad. I knew he had health issues, but I just figured it was like, not pre-existing, but lingering health issues. You know how, like, if you have something like uh fibromyalgia or diabetes, like, it's a forever thing. It's not just that was my perception of what was going on with him. I never knew it was like that. I thought his kid. Yeah, I think his kid was in. Well, we'll just say Pennsylvania. I don't know if it's Philly exactly. Um, Someone told me he had a roommate, but I'm not sure. They heard him say he was waiting to use the kitchen because his roommate was in there. I hope he wasn't alone. Oh, he had a roommate, or yeah. See, I don't know. I don't know if he was found, or I mean, obviously he was found, but um, mm, yeah. What it kind of taught me, this whole situation, is that when people say they need help, the first thing that you should do is not judge. Evaluate the situation. Ask them directly, like, what do you need? What is the goal of this? What are you trying to do? And I think, I'll have a different approach when it comes to, like, people saying, like, they need help. I won't automatically say, oh, you're just trying to grab, you just need money. Like, I'm going to be like, okay, what do you specifically need? And let's see how we can get this done. Like, that's what I want to do from now on. And hopefully people will follow that lead instead of, like, judging. Me and you both used to yell at him. Yeah. Then, like, all of a sudden he turned it around. Yeah, he really did. Diabetes is not a forever thing. My daughter, oh, I can read it right here. Lost a very good friend from diabetes. Camp 2 years. Oh wow, she was 19. Oh wow. Mm, I'm sorry to hear that. Mm, yeah, definitely. I agree with you, Miss Barbara. You making sense today, Miss Barbara. What's going on? um, yeah, it really does teach me. You know something else that's funny? I just thought about this because we talked about Storm Monroe earlier, right? I don't know if Storm still has the classes or not, but remember Storm Monroe, he used to do like classes or whatever, right? You know, kind of like how I do. Lefty actually paid for one of his classes, and it was funny because like Storm and him were having a conversation online, and then Lefty was all like, "Yeah, Storm, thank you for helping me out. You told me, don't go back and forth with this dude who been harassing me and stuff like that." And Storm was like, "Oh yeah, you told me about this guy who was like, you were going back and forth with, and I told you, yeah, like forget him, like don't go back and forth with him, blah blah blah." Well, I was the guy that he was talking about. And I was all like, motherfucker, like, you going back and forth with me, not me going back and forth with you. You know, I remember like seeing that. And I was all like, wait, I'm the bad guy? And so it's funny looking at it now and, you know, fast forward to today, I'm like, wow, I forgot all about that moment. I feel like as time goes on, there's gonna be plenty of different moments going on. Oh, y'all, where is Muzz? Is Muzz still around? Is Muzz still is Muzz? Yo, I gotta pick on somebody, and today we gonna pick on Muzz. I gotta do it in the spirit of Lefty. I'm a fire up a live stream in an hour, and I'm gonna just roast the shit out of Muzz because I just hope that lady didn't call the funeral. Oh man, I just hope that lady didn't call the funeral home looking for real. That lady, oh my god. And she probably did it on live too. She probably called the funeral home looking for real. Because she'll call a funeral home in a minute. Uh, that got a backstory to it, y'all. That got a backstory. Oh my god. She gonna call a funeral home and make sure you really did. She's like, I gotta confirm. Oh, oh shit. Oh, I'm pretty sure Real would have got a kick out of that one. Coming out the bushes to say I just fell all the way the fuck out of that shit. I'm telling you. She probably called the funeral home and everything like that. That lady is crazy. Like, why are you so crazy? I thought people in Canada were nice. She just would be doing the extreme. I'm like, man, I yeah, that lady was something else. I But and you know what? I'm surprised, and I'm so far out of the Cooter Brownville. I don't really know like all the characters anymore. But I looked at Siwa, I looked at Cooter Brown. I don't see they had a tribute. Maybe I missed it. Hosted by AT2, the roast of Muzz. Oh, that'd be funny. Yeah, we got to roast her, y'all. We got to do it. We got to do it in the name of Lefty. We got to roast Muzz just one good time, and then we can leave her alone. Just one good time we roast her, and then that's it. Um, yeah, but I didn't see anybody like really talk about it. It was kind of like, oh no, no, see why did go live. Okay, she just did something. Okay, okay, I take it back. I take it back. Okay. I guess everybody kind of found out when I found out. Okay. I thought you guys knew like far in advance. Okay. I guess everybody else is just finding out too, like everybody else. That fool will be back. Cuda Brown channel is gone and see why I did a quick live. Oh, I didn't know Cuda Brown. Oh, his channel gone? Oh. Or did he hide his channel? Two different things. He probably hid it, huh? Oh, I know it's hard. Listen, Lefty would have wanted us to still laugh, and you know, and get Muzz, you know, at least complete that. Uh, is the Reddit still open, you guys? Is it still like the Cooter Brown Reddit? Do they still got the Amber Reddit, y'all? Remember Amber? Yo, crazy Amber. And I ain't got no beef with Amber, but you know, she said she can squirt 6 feet up in the air. Remember? I know I'm going to hell, y'all, but y'all coming with me. I remember they had all those different freaking whatchamacallit, um Reddits and shit like that. I don't know how him. Oh, he hit the channel. Okay. I don't know if him and Terry Lynn has Terry Lynn said anything. I don't know. Um, I don't think Jules will probably say anything. I need Amber's opinion on all of this. Okay, I was behind, just heard the funeral home thing and had to say, "Oh my God, Real would love that joke." He would. He would have thought it was funny, y'all. Dumpster dive? Oh, I didn't hear about that. I don't know what's going on. TL and him are complicated. Okay, okay, it's complicated with them. What's up, Queen Ivy? Yeah, I don't. That's a good question. Okay. Yeah, but we should get the Reddit together. Let's do the roast of Muzz, and then I'll drop the link, and we'll do it in dedication of Lefty, and we'll and if I get the number and stuff like that for the family, we'll donate the money to his family. But I think that would be a dope idea. The roast of Muzz. Um, a roast somebody in dedication. What's wrong with me? Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Thank y'all for helping me get through this. Thank you, because I was crying and everything. Like oof. Oh, they were still okay, Mandy. Okay, okay, got it. Um, but thank you guys because I was emotional. You know, I was like, oh, this can't be real. This can't be real. Like I said, you fight with people one day, you might argue, you might make up, but you never think like they won't be here tomorrow. And this is one of those cases where you have to love the people while they're still here, while they're still around, because you might never um, get a chance. You know, you might never get to tell them that they're great or that you love them or you appreciate them. You might never get a chance. So, um, mm. You were with my daughter on panel to speak about diabetes and spread awareness. Oh, that's great. Yeah, definitely. I'll definitely be there. Yeah. Hugs, everybody. And I just remember, like, I've been saying, like, for the last week or so, love one another. You know, shit. That's the best thing you can do. Love one another. I don't know what else to say. Just peace. Like, that's all we want is peace. I love y'all. Y'all be safe. I don't know if I'm gonna come online later. Excuse me. I think I might just want to take my own like personal break today. But thank you guys. I love y'all. Be safe. And oh, but if I hear any update, I'll definitely let you guys know. I will. I'm serious about that. But I love y'all. We out.